A very good morning, children. In today's economics class, we're going to start a new lesson that is the basic problems in an economy. And here we are going to study about what is the economic problem and what are the various causes of an economic problem. Okay. As you know, in the last class, in the last couple of video lessons, we have covered a topic on the basic economic entities. And today we will see what is economic problem. So, what is an economic problem? Well, an economic problem is a problem that arises due to scarcity of resources and its alternative uses. Okay, so what scarcity of resources mean? Well, it refers to the situation where the resources are limited and due to which you cannot produce all the goods and services to satisfy your wants. Okay, alternative uses means the resources have many uses. So basically, what is an economic problem? Well, an economic problem is a problem of choice. Okay, that is what to or how to allocate the available resources effectively and efficiently. Okay. Now let us see the causes of economic problem. Well, the very first cause of economic problem is unlimited wants. Okay, human wants are unlimited and you cannot satisfy all of your wants, right? And there are some wants which are recurrent in nature. That means which reoccur again and again. Like for the one for the hunger for a food or one for a food, it comes again and again, isn't it? You can't say that I've eaten enough for today, I'm going to eat for another 10-15 days. Can you? No, isn't it? But automatically it occurs. And want also differ in urgency. There are it differs in wants differ in intensity. Some wants are there which you have to quickly satisfy, fulfill, and some ones which you can set aside. And on top of that, today due to modern technology and modern development and all, you crave for so many things, like digital phone or smartphones or smart TVs or fashionable clothes or laptops and all that things and all. You crave for that, so that way your wants keep on increasing. But you also have want like the daily necessities of life, food, shelter and clothing, or keeps, if I go on saying, it will go on and on and on, so but can you satisfy all of these wants? No, you cannot, isn't it? So you have to what will you do? You'll satisfy your one according to the preference and urgency, or which are urgently required, isn't it? So you may go for your medical expenses first, or keep aside rest for later. So by seeing all this discussion, we can come to a conclusion that human wants are unlimited and you cannot satisfy all wants at one particular point of time. Okay. Right. Now, let us see the second problem or a cause leading to economic problem. The second cause is what? It is limited resources. Okay. Now see, first of all, the resources available in the nature is limited. And what are resources? Resources are the things that that is utilized for the production of goods and services, isn't it? And what are those resources? Well, the resources are the factors of productions like the land, labor, capital, organization. These are all limited, isn't it? That means it is not sufficient to satisfy all the wants that are available. Of course, no doubt that due to modern technology and development, resources have increased tremendously. But at the same time, what happened? But at the same time, wants also have increased in a multifold. You understood? Therefore, resources are always always limited, and wants are always unlimited. Therefore, problem arises. And also here also you have to do, you have to choose which product to produce first and keep aside later. So here also problem of choice arises. Understood? Well, so what is the third cause leading to economic problem then? Well, so the third cause of economic problem is resources have alternative uses. Okay, so see, first of all, as I said just now, the resources are what? limited, isn't it? And on top of that, these resources have many uses. That means alternative uses means many uses. Let me take an example of milk, for example. Milk as a resource. See, milk can be drank as a whole, or it can be used to make cheese, butter, or chocolates, or many, many such dairy products, right? So how will you satisfy all, how will you satisfy the making or a production of all this product with the help of one resource, isn't it? So here also problem arises, and then you'll have to choose. What you have to do, you'll have to choose between this alternative products, which to produce first. Understood? Okay. So these are the three causes of economic problem. Now, let us summarize the whole thing in the form of a flow chart. I'll try to explain this, in the form of a flow chart. How does the economic problem arises? All right, with the help of a flow chart. Let's see. Okay, so we'll try to summarize the whole thing of what we learned today. That is, what is economic problem and the causes of economic problem. And we'll try to understand once again with the help of a flowchart. Okay, so as I said, how does an economic problem arise then? Well, an economic problem arises, first of all, wants are unlimited, whereas the means to satisfy the wants are limited. Okay, there are wants are unlimited. They differ in urgency and intensity. Okay, whereas the resources have many alternative uses. So finally, what happens? Finally, what we understood, basically the bottom point is, economic problem is nothing but it is a problem of choice. Okay, it is a problem of choice. So how are we going to solve this problem then? We can solve this problem by economizing the resources. Economizing the resources means making use of the resources fruitfully. Okay, how? By allocating these resources effectively and efficiently and wisely. Okay, well, so this is what we learned today. So for assignment and for further queries, you can always WhatsApp me in the number that has been provided. And till then, stay connected and stay safe.